in midstream, no life will be left on planet Earth. And it will be stopped. It'll be stopped just in time, but only because of the supernatural intervention of our Creator, live and direct and in person. Undoubtedly, human history is racing toward some appalling catastrophe. The good news is that the Bible has clearly foreseen these events and revealed them. It does offer evidence that the Creator is still in control and will do what man cannot do: act decisively to save the human race from total annihilation. So, who's to blame? Human perversity is the main reason for the mess that the world is in today. But you may ask, well, is it likely that an all-powerful, caring Creator would allow any of His creation to go wrong? And the answer is, of course. You're witnessing it, live and direct, right now, today. If He decided to give men His free will, would this have happened? Well, tell me, would it be better? Would it be a better world if He had not given us free will, but instead controlled our every move like a cow chewing her cud in the field? What if we were just robots? Think about that. But as it is, we have freedom of choice, and we can demonstrate hatred or love just as we prefer, just as we wish. So let's face it, if we did not have free will, then love, generosity, and other qualities would be unsatisfying, even meaningless. Life wouldn't be worth living. And as I said earlier, man has created noble. Or he was created noble. He has perverted his own character by misusing the free will that his Creator has given him. So no, you're not in a process of evolution which will enable you to create your own paradise here on Earth. Such a philosophy is dangerous. It will lull millions into being unprepared for the eventual climactic events dead ahead. And as the prophecies lead us unerringly along the trail toward Armageddon, the flood of Noah sounds a warning. The information that we've dug up concerning our past suddenly becomes relevant, very relevant, like a time bomb or a time machine ready to explode. But after D-Day, then what? For those who choose it and qualify, there's a new world order. It's coming. It's just not what President Bush had in mind. It's a world in which eternal youth, love, loving concern, and security are the norm, where transformed individuals are able to live in harmony. Now, if all of this is true, then I suppose people aplenty are going to miss out, and I wouldn't. And wouldn't some of them just love to be there? Think of it. It's a whole new world to mess up. I thought that was a pretty good epilogue. Thought I'd share it with you. Now, there's one last item over here called astronomy that I thought I would point out as kind of a concluding scenario here for you to consider. Now, remember, Jonathan Gray put together 969 records from around the world that point to ancient civilization. Things such as microscopes and glasswork, geography, astronomy, cosmology, mathematics, metallurgy, large-scale construction techniques, social organization and engineering, mechanical devices, everyday items, clothing, art, medicine, flight, space travel, ancient science, civilization, electricity, weaponry. I just concluded weaponry because the nuclear option is now on the table. And we're talking almost daily about, in the news, daily, about Iran obtaining nuclear weapons. And President Bush says we'll never allow that to happen. Iran is now aligned with Russia and China, who have nuclear weapons. It's a Muslim country. Pakistan is a Muslim country. They have nuclear weapons. There's a big fight brewing between the Muslims and the Jews. And the Battle of Armageddon is scheduled in the Valley of Megiddo, 35 miles northwest of Jerusalem. All of the elements are in place. Now, in conclusion, let me take a look here at 92 records of astronomy worldwide, such as the round Earth, the Earth's diameter, and the Earth's orbit, which were all known and all recorded by ancient civilizations for us today. Think of this. As I first researched this, Earth's unmanned spacecraft Voyager 2 was hurtling beyond Uranus toward the planet Neptune for a rendezvous in 1989. On August 24th that year, yes, the exact day was known. August 24th, 1989. It was calculated to swing around past Neptune and then head off out into the solar system forever, into unknown deep space. Now, was it as recently as the 19th century, just 200 years ago, that most people thought the Earth that we live on was flat, that it was the center of the universe? surrounded by a distant vault of fixed stars, and that the planets and the sun moved around us? You know, that's right. The Earth cannot be a ball, said one prominent scientist of the time. Otherwise, the people on the lower half